Nothing but home shopping on. It's 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'm considering steak knives. Hi guys, and welcome to Gavin TK Golf. I am Gavin TK, and today we're talking about the golf ball. Has technology gone too far? Does the golf ball go too far? What do we need to do? Do we need to extend courses? Do we need to limit the technology? We're going to discuss all of those things. There's a few things to get through here, guys. Stick with us. It's going to be good fun. Let's get into it. The golf ball is back, guys. It's back on the agenda, and you can thank Tiger Woods for that. He's back playing golf at the end of this month at the Hero World Challenge. Gave himself a start, so we should see him then. But until then, he will be shopping his wares around, and he has been doing that. He was on a podcast with Gino Ariema, I think is how you say it. Everybody's talking about the golf ball. Look, Jack Nicklaus has been banging on about this for years and years. The golf ball goes too far, courses will become obsolete. Basically, that is the line that Tiger took, and yeah, we're going to discuss that today. So the quote from Tiger Woods, and I'll take this directly from the website. The only thing that I would say is that we need to do something about the golf ball. I just think it's going too far because we're having to build golf courses. If you want to have a championship venue, they've got to be 7,400 yards long, and if the game keeps progressing the way it is with technology, I think that the 8,000 yard golf course is not too far away. So yeah, that's scary. In 1997, there was one man on the tour who was averaging over 300 yards, and that was Long John Daly. He was at 302 yards average carry. In second place came Tiger Woods at around the 296 mark. Fast forward to 2017, Rory McIlroy leading all comers on 317 yards, and we've got 43 players now averaging over the 300 yard mark. So that suggests that definitely gotten longer. Not only the average has gotten longer, but more people are longer. Funny thing is, if you look at an RNA and USGA report from 2016, they looked at 12 years of carry distances in drivers and irons and all sorts of different things over 7 tours. So that included the Tour of Japan, Men's European Tour, the PGA, the Ladies European Tour, the LPGA, a whole load of different tours between 2003 and 2015, so 12 years, and they found that average driving distances only increased on the Men's European Tour by 0.7%, so about 2.1 yards over that 12-year span. So they're saying it's not really going any further. It was similar numbers on the Tour of Japan and the PGA. That report is saying there's nothing to worry about, we don't need to rein in the ball. And if you look at the other numbers, you're going, well, there's 43 guys now hitting it over 300 yards as opposed to 1 in 20 years ago. So we're definitely hitting it further, and it's kind of, there's conflicting information out there, and I think that's part of the broader issue. Everyone anecdotally says that we are. Courses are getting longer. People are, pushing tee boxes back and extending the course where they can. Where there's real estate. So that suggests that we are getting longer, but that report is kind of flying in the face of that. So it's really interesting. Is it all the ball? Definitely not. Does the ball have something to do with it? Of course it does. But the fact is that the guys who are coming through the college system and coming through the junior ranks now are better trained. They're spending time in the gym. They're eating right. They've got the world at their feet. Sports science is just immense. Then you've got the hardware, which is just the technology, changes in the last 20 years has been huge in terms of clubs and all the rest of it. And then you look at the ball and you say, well, the ball's gotten better as well. So all these things combined, obviously we are getting longer. You can't argue with that. So what do we need to do? How do we fix it? Do we rein in the ball, or are there other ways? The USGA and RA seem reluctant to want to rein in the golf ball. If they were going to do it, then they probably would have done it by now. But we can't afford to just keep extending golf courses either. 8,000 yard golf course just is scary. And if you do look into that report in 2016, amateurs aren't getting longer. I mean, if the average amateur is hitting at 230, driving at 234 yards, and you're playing a 600 yard par 5, then there's no way you're getting there in 2 at all. So goodbye eagles, you're not getting any of those anymore. So it's not going to be fun for the amateur to play these courses if the courses get lengthened to such an extent. I'm not saying that all courses will, but if you want to do a bucket list course and it's 8,100 yards, it's not going to be much fun. Even if you're playing from the forward tees, no one likes to look 120 metres back and there's the championship tees. It doesn't do much for your ego, does it? Long courses don't equal hard courses for the pros. They hit it long, and they're fairly accurate for the most part. So you look at Erin Hills in 2017, longest course ever to hold a US Open. Brooks Koepka just dawdled around there, 17 under, thanks for coming, give us the trophy. Now, to be fair to the course, the winds weren't up, and there were certain things that winds should blow that course, and they didn't, and it sort of left it wide open for longer hitters to get a hold of it. And I think Brooks was about the only one who was out. He's probably about 5 shots clear of the rest of the field, or 4 shots clear of the rest of the field. So it's not like everybody tore it to pieces. So long courses don't necessarily mean hard courses. If these guys get a hold of the course, they're going to get a hold of the course. Good golf course architecture, there are shorter courses. You look at Colonial, Quail Hollow, shorter courses that protect par. Talking about golf course architecture, you can't go past Alistair McKenzie. Dr. Alistair McKenzie, some probably regarded one of the greatest, if not the greatest, golf course architect. He was responsible for Royal Melbourne down in my way, Augusta, Cypress Point, another couple of notables. The guy was a genius, and this book is fantastic. I'm going to read a quick passage. I'm going to quote a passage for you, and I think it really does ring true for what we're talking about right now. So, the ideal hole is surely one that affords the greatest pleasure to the greatest number, gives the fullest advantage for accurate play, stimulates players to improve their game, and never becomes monotonous. So there's 2 things in there that I'd like that I think we should focus on. Affords the greatest pleasure to the greatest number, designing courses for everyone, not just the pros, not just the long hitters, not just the short hitters, but everyone, and also rewards or gives the fullest advantage for accurate play. Now, if you're 350 and you're accurate, then that should be rewarded, but there needs to be risk and reward in that. And it's same goes if you're carrying at 262, Mr. Crossfield, or if you're carrying at 280, then you need to be accurate, and there needs to be penalties. But you can't just design a course for one player or for one length, or it's got to be accessible for everybody, and there needs to be options. Great book of his, Alistair McKenzie, Golf Architecture, Economy of Course Construction and Greenkeeping. Old school book. I don't think you're going to find a first edition laying around in the local library, but you can get it online, you can get it on Kindle and all those sorts of places. Great book, great read. If you've never read a book on golf architecture before, I highly recommend it. Really, it's nice to know what they were thinking when you're getting driven crazy on the golf course. Thank you for watching, guys. I am Gavin TK, and this is Gavin TK Golf. Down there, guys, get involved. Let us know what you think. Do we need to rein the golf ball in? Do we need to look at setup? Like and subscribe, all those things. Share. Be social on social media. Gavin TK Golf out of Facebook. Twitter land, it's at Gavin TK, and YouTube, Gavin TK. Pretty easy to remember. We'll do it all again next time, guys. Until then, hit them long and land them soft.